Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be talking about how we finally might have another day in which we could hear from Rockstar or see something regarding GTA 6. And the best news about the whole thing is we really don't have to wait all that long. So what I'm actually talking about today is Sony announcing their next state of play, which is going to be broadcasted on Thursday, June 2nd. So like I said, not long from now at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then you can see at midnight time CEST. So it's going to be about 30 minutes of trailers and announcements, with Sony saying it's been more than 2 months since our last state of play. Who's ready for a next one? Tune in live next Thursday, June 2nd, for nearly 30 minutes of announcements and updates from the world of PlayStation. We'll have some exciting reveals from our third-party partners, plus a sneak peek at several games in development for PlayStation VR 2. Now, I don't expect Rockstar to reveal Grand Theft Auto 6 as it's in development for PlayStation VR 2, but I definitely think that's going to be a significant highlight and part of the stream, that's for sure. So, although it's unlikely, I do want to remain cautiously optimistic for two reasons. Number one, Rockstar has a history of making announcements at events like this, whether it be Grand Theft Auto 4 getting announced at Microsoft or Xbox's event at E3 2006, or Rockstar announcing that Grand Theft Auto 5 was going to be coming for PS4 and Xbox One at E3 2014. We've seen them do reveals like this in the past, and even Rockstar making the announcement that Grand Theft Auto 5 was going to be coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S at one of Sony's press conferences as well. So they do have a long history of that. For everyone who's saying that Rockstar doesn't do that, they make announcements on their own time. I've just given you 3 recent examples right there of when they've literally made breaking news at announcements that are happening live at things like State of Plays or E3 or something along those lines. Now, I'm hoping that if Rockstar does make an announcement, it's not for something like GTA Online, or it's not for something like the Trilogy Definitive Edition coming for mobile devices. That would be like the biggest balloon deflate of all time. I really want to see GTA 6 be in the spotlight here. So maybe we'll get our first ever little teaser. Who knows? I will be remaining cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to be getting my hopes up, but I always think there's like a 1% chance that something could happen. Now, unfortunately, turning to a little bit of bad news, but how this also ties into the Rockstar universe, Ray Liotta passed away a couple of days ago. He was a legendary actor and the iconic voice of Tommy Vercetti in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Rockstar actually paid tribute to him, posting on social media saying, "Rest in peace, Ray Liotta, legendary actor and the iconic voice of Tommy Vercetti." And alongside that, posting some artwork of Tommy Vercetti in his iconic Hawaiian floral shirt. So obviously tragic news for his family, anyone that was close to him, fans of his work. And I do think that Rockstar will probably end up honoring Ray Liotta in some way, shape, or form. I mean, he was the voice of Tommy Vercetti. So I think there's a very likely chance that they'll do something like this in one of their future games that could be Grand Theft Auto 6. Just to give you 2 recent examples of this happening, both of them actually in Red Dead Redemption 2. The first is the location of Mount Hagen. This is one of the snowy mountains in the Grizzly West region of Amberino. Mount Hagen appears during a couple of the missions like Old Friends, in which the gang climbs part of the mountain to get back to the camp in Coulter. It's also the main setting of the mission American Venom, where John, Sadie, and Charles fight Micah's gang in order to avenge Arthur's death. Well, Mount Hagen actually has a significant name. It's actually named in honor of Landon Ricketts' voice actor, Ross Hagen, who passed away on May 7th, 2011. So Rockstar honoring him and that voice actor. And then we also saw that with O'Creagh's Run. O'Creagh's Run is a lake in the Grizzlies' east region of the Amberino territory. And O'Creagh's Run was actually named after John O'Crea, one of the actors who portrayed the character of Uncle in Red Dead Redemption 2, but who passed away in 2016 during development. So in both these instances here, they've sort of immortalized their voice actors and motion capture artists who played some of the most iconic characters in the game. And I almost forgot that in Grand Theft Auto 5, Rockstar did something very similar as well. In the Hill Valley Cemetery, which is in Vinewood, they actually have a bench that has like an in-memory plaque of one of their employees that actually passed away. So not only have they done this in the Red Dead Redemption franchise, but they've also done this on several occasions in the GTA franchise, not only for big-time actors and motion capture artists, but also people working on the game too. So it would not be shocking at all if we saw Rockstar honor and immortalize Ray Liotta, who, again, was the iconic voice of the main character, Tommy Vercetti, in GTA Vice City. It's obviously so sad to see him gone, and hopefully Rockstar can do something to, just honor his work, not only what he did for Rockstar, but for entertainment in general. So rest in peace, Ray Liotta, and rest in peace, of course, Tommy Vercetti. Now, moving on to one more sort of housekeeping thing that I want to talk about in this video today. Rockstar also made an announcement that they're doing a spring sale. They said spring has officially sprung and brought with it several deals as part of the Rockstar Store Spring Sale, including up to 50% off of a range of merchandise, apparel, and various Rockstar titles. So it's going on from May 26th, which was a couple of days ago, to June 8th. So you do have a couple of days to take advantage of this if you want to get any of the items. And honestly, Rockstar does actually have some pretty cool stuff that you can ultimately get on here. You can get 50% off of Grand Theft Auto 5, 50% off of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, 33% off of the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, on PC, as well as 50% off of select classic Rockstar PC titles like Grand Theft Auto 4, LA Noire, Max Payne 3, and Bully Scholarship Edition. And then you can get 40% off of select merchandise and apparel. A couple of the items that they highlight are the Rockstar baseball cap and the Red Dead Redemption 2 brass Zippo lighter, which actually looks kind of cool because it's one of those like vintage retro lighters. So they do have a lot of cool stuff on there if you ever just wanted to like rep some Rockstar style. And some of them are actually pretty cool. Like, I'm not a huge fan of things that just scream like, look at this video game right here. But like a lot of the hats, a lot of the caps, a lot of the shirts, they'll just be like cool Rockstar sayings or in-game sort of things that only like another fan would know about. So it does make it kind of cool if you were to like see someone passing by and you're like, oh, I recognize that in-game brand from Grand Theft Auto. And it's just kind of cool. So I'd love to hear from you guys, though, in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about all the information we discussed today. And if you guys are here in the United States, I hope you have a fun and safe Memorial Day weekend. And really kind of the official start of summer for those of you guys that are working or in school. Also, let me know in those comments down below, like, are you guys out for like the next couple of weeks or months? Because that'll kind of maybe dictate when I upload my videos, which might be a little bit earlier on than normal. So again, let me know what you guys are thinking about in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.